So I'm currently at Karahan Tepe, and we are just going to walk up the hill. Come, join me. So I've often seen questions from people online that are asking, like, how did they know that these hills had like these ancient structures beneath them? Because there's a lot of hills in this landscape, but here you can see the geology of the hill. You can see that it's completely made out of stone. And the Karahan Tepe hill here, as you can see, is more grassy. So you don't see the geological layers. That's why we know that there's ancient structures there. So I've just walked up the hill, and as you can see behind me, Karahan Tepe. You can see the face, and this is like the room with like the phallic shapes. Let me just zoom that out a little bit for you. Massive. You can see people on the right. See how tiny they are. And then this here is interesting. This is the kitchen area. So they found bowls here with all sorts of animal bones and remains. Wolf, leopard, viper, all in just one bowl. Which you can see some of these plates. And then let me zoom in for you guys. There's this plate right here, sticking out of the wall. What's it doing there? And you might be wondering, how many of these T-pillars have they found here at Karahan Tepe? Well, let me tell you. They have found 260 T-pillars so far. And I can bet they will find more in the future. Oh, hey, T-pillar. You're just, poking out of the ground. So they will probably start excavating this part here too, because as you can see, you're right next to the rest of it. And here you can see more of those T-pillars that they have found here. They already reconstructed some of these T-pillars. And on this one, you can clearly see the arm. This one's really being held together. The people would have gathered and sat and probably feasted on like foods like we saw in the kitchen area. They found all these bones of animals. Maybe they worshipped, the carving of this man with his thingamajig in his hands. So thank you for joining this quick tour about the interesting things that we find here at Karahan Tepe. And if you want to see more stuff like this, you can actually also find me on YouTube. I make YouTube videos about the ancient world, ancient civilizations, human evolution, and I highly recommend you subscribe to that, subscribe, because I've got more than 300 videos for you. It'll take your mind off of modern day politics, and honestly, I think we could all use a little bit of that at this point in time. And yeah, happy rapture!